Number the Stars by Lois Lowry.
Chapters 13 through 17.
So, run as fast as you can. Since we know, maybe, since Ma got hurt, maybe I think that it's going to be a Jewish doctor, because most of the ones are most of the not the Jewish kind,
Nazis?
The Nazis are usually, there's not many Christian people, so a lot of them are Jewish.
Yeah, I
think that the Nazis are going to be the doctors.
Yeah, I
kind of feel
what
bad
exactly
for
are
them
the
because-
Germans?
Are they Jewish?
No, they're
Well, some of them.
Some of them
Some
are.
Germans
Probably
Hitler probably wants everyone to follow his religion
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah, he does. He thinks that because the whole reason, a lot of the, they captured, some of the not Jewish, Christians, because they believe in God and and Hitler, they think that God, the people that go door to door talk about God, they think that God is better than Hitler.
They don't go door to door.
I think in chapter 15, my dogs smell meat.
Yeah.
I think maybe when the handkerchief comes out, when Anna and Mary got to the boat, it ended up being they lose their sense of smell when they sniff it, and they can't track them anymore.
Yeah, and it must feel bad. I mean, Mom must have been having a hard time walking.
Yeah.
Because
of her ankle.
Yeah, and it said her foot caught the loose step and she faltered for a moment.
Yeah.
I think that she's gonna I think that she might if I didn't read the rest, I would think that she's not that she's gonna be. I think that if the story went on, Ma would be captured.
Yeah.
And she would be sent, but she would have died because of her ankle, and she just had to do so much work.
Didn't it say? Oh wait.
What chapter? Because it would make it worse for her ankle if she did all that work. So eventually she would have died.
Yeah, but probably not. Because if you're in a concentration camp. Yeah. If you're in one of those camps, you'll probably either die from a gas chamber.
Yeah.
But unless you're really sick.
Or they
Or
just
catch a disease or something.
Yeah, typhus. That was a really big disease. That was
bad water.
Typhus. They got it. I think that it's lice too. They got it. Even though they shaved their heads every time they grew, but they got bugs. So many that bugs infected their head.
I have a connection because I saw this movie and it was about these people. They were Christian, but and then his dad was a Nazi, and they moved to near a concentration camp, and their kid would walk all the way to the concentration camp, and there was this other there was a Jewish kid in the concentration camp, and they would
make friends.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, but then he went to the concentration camp the day they were going into the gas chamber. So
the kid.
Yeah.
That sounds almost like this, but it's the same. What Justin's talking about, it's the same thing, but this one they don't go to.
Yeah.
Peter got. I feel there should be a second version.
Got captured and then executed.
I think there should be a second version of it. Do you listen to the ending? Until then, I will wear it myself, and because it was yes, I can fix it when the Romans come home. When the Romans come home, it sounds like there's gonna be a new book when the Romans come back. Yeah, maybe.
Or it could be a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Afterwards, it was sad. This part, it was talking about it was not her name was Annalise. And no, afterwards it was a different girl, and her name was Annalise. That's what I read.
Yeah.
And so, and it relates to this, but they just use different kind of like. They try to like do it. Like it's just telling about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a story about her, and
I kind of have an inference, like if the story would go on, that mom would probably get captured. I think we said this, but I think mom would get captured.
I think remember Peter got captured at the end, and then actually
and then he got killed.
I feel like there was no like, didn't it say on the back that she went on some mission, but it wasn't really a
mission.
really big
mission.
Actually, where she went that far, or
but she didn't go that far. That's
she just she was. It was like more of like sort of like a little bit of different missions. There was really no big topic of which she would do. Like it's all just a. I think it could have just gone on a little bit.
Yeah. Do you guys think this is nonfiction, realistic fiction?
I think it's probably
fiction.
like realistic.
Or
historical fiction.
Oh, because it happened, and they just do it in different it's.
Well, they made up the characters, but it was based on real events.
Yeah, it's a true story.
World War II.
Yeah.
And the place.
And I think like that least like that her parents are telling Anne Marie that Lise was in the resistance. Didn't it surprise you?
Yeah, I think the most that surprised me, they didn't. They said it kind of casually, like in the last chapter. They kind of just said, "Oh, Peter died," instead of something like tragic of how she finds out. It just said, "Oh, eventually then Peter died." Or
maybe they could have sounded like more like
exciting. Like maybe
exciting could be like
maybe
sad.
Anne Mary secretly somehow found out, and instead of just people say, "Oh, he died."
Like she had her grandparents over for dinner, and she like overheard them talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
that
like
would.
that.
I would think that it would be like if. Yeah, I don't they could do it in better words. Where it's like
I kind of have I have a question.
Oh,
cause my sister was also watching this movie about like Anne Frank, and her house was like underground. Yeah, they were underground. I'm wondering like where where Anne Marie's house is, like if they're underground.
They're not underground. They're in a forest.
Well, that's where Uncle Henrik's house is.
And they're trying.
Their house, I think, is.
Well, they're hiding. That's all.
I think their regular home.
Yeah,
is in a apartment, I believe.
Yeah, it's
Copenhagen,
Copenhagen.
It's actually a pretty famous place in Germany.
Or you mean Sweden?
Sweden, Germany.
No, I thought they weren't.
Denmark.
Denmark.
They weren't in Sweden.
Well, they were bringing the people to escape out of Denmark to Sweden across.
It said that like the Germans were that interested in Sweden for taking over Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember they did take over France.
Okay. Does anyone have any more questions?
I think we're good.
Okay, this is
That's it.
Number the Stars by Lois Lowry.